Hey guys, it's Kronos. Um, this is my draft analysis for the Fluffy Pokemon League. I feel like we're in season 6, I think. Not sure. I think it's season 6. Might be season 5. I do not remember whatsoever. Yeah, it'll be in the title of this video. Yeah, so, uh, I believe for this draft I was near the end of the draft, I think. Don't quite remember. I was either at the end or I was kind of near the end. Yeah, I don't quite remember. But let's get into this. For this draft analysis, I don't have the mons in the order I drafted them. I just have them in an order. I don't even know what the first mon is. So let's see. Okay, so my first mon is I got Mega Scizor, Bug Steel with Technician, really good attack, really good defense, pretty good SpDef. Not doesn't have too much HP, but meh. It's not really going to be a special attacker anyway, and it's not too fast. It's not too fast, but it's got pretty good coverage anyway. Like it's got Technician Bullet Punch, which is going to be great. So yeah, this is the. So I've got Mega Scizor, a really good mon, pretty good coverage. I haven't really used it before, but I've used normal Scizor and I liked it. So yeah, so excited to try out this Mega Scizor. And I'm still trying to figure out names for all of my mons, but I think Mega Scizor is going to be called Jagged Edges. I think because I'm pretty sure that's what I called my normal Scizor. But let's continue on to the next mon. Okay, this next mon, I do remember this was the last mon I picked in the draft. I picked up Volbeat because this is a points draft. The UPL is actually a tier draft, not a points draft. It's kind of a mix anyway. But I got picked up Volbeat. Bug type, it's got Prankster as its best ability, and it's not too bulky, not too offensive, not too fast, but it's a pretty good mon. Its entire purpose here is pretty much just support. Yeah, so it's got Baton Blast, Tail Glow, which I don't even know if that's actually allowed. I'm not sure. It's got Tailwind, it's got Roost, it's got Defog, it's got U-Turn, it's got Bug Buzz, it's got Thunderwave, it's got Rain Dance and Sunny Day. It's got Encore, which is going to be good. Yeah. It's going to be pretty good. This thing is just here for support. So yeah, so it's Volbeat. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have any suggestions for nicknames, yeah, I'll probably put it in the description of my draft analysis what mons I need nicknames for. Yeah, and it'd be great if you guys could help. Yeah, so next up, this is Smolton, the Heatran, Fire Steel with Flash Fire. Yeah, I got this thing really early on because my original plan was to go for Mega Scizor, Heatran, and Tapu Bulu because it's a great offensive core, and also it's a great offensive core. Heatran and Scizor are extremely good together. Right, Scizor's weak to fire, Heatran's immune to fire. Heatran's weak to ground. Scizor is neutral to ground, which is why I wanted to get Tapu Bulu as well, because Tapu Bulu is 4 times weak to poison, and is also weak to steel, but both Scizor and Heatran resist both, and Grassy Terrain also reduces damage from ground type moves, which means Heatran's better off. So yeah, so overall it's pretty much all good. And then Heatran can stop like flying types or whatever, and also ice types. So yeah, so I've got Heatran. It's pretty bulky, really good special attack. Not too fast, but it's not terrible because I've got other options for like Tailwind or whatever. So yeah, this is Heatran. Smolten the Heatran. Next up, I got Landorus-Therian. Really wanted to try this thing. Thought, why not? May as well do it now. Yeah, because it adds another ground immunity, and also I've got quite a few mons that resist ice moves. So yeah, so ground flying with Intimidate. Yeah, so it's got decent HP, decent defense, decent special defense. It's pretty good speed, and it's a great option for Choice Scarf mon because it outspeeds all the base 90s. Yeah. It's got pretty good special attack, but it's got a attack stat of 145, which is really good. Yeah, so it's going to be really good. Gives me some great options. So yeah. Next up, hopefully this will load soon. Next up this is Alolan Persian, pure dark type with two pretty good abilities and then one that might be useful. I'm not sure. Yeah, but yeah, Alolan Persian, pure dark type. It's not particularly offensive, but it's relatively fast. It's got a really good move pool. It's got great options for Z moves, and for the FPL, Z moves, it's point based, so you get 30 Z points, and the cost of different mons is the same as how much we paid for the mon when we drafted it. And I think this thing was 6 points when I drafted it, which means it costs 6 Z points to make it a Z user. And yeah, the second I got this thing, I'm like, okay, this is one of my Z movers no matter what, Z uses no matter what, because I can use Z parting shot, which is going to be fun. So yeah, so that's this thing. Next up is the replacement mon for when Tapu Bulu went. Yeah, so I got Tapu Fini, because that's a fairy type and adds a water type, which is going to be good. It's got Misty Surge. This thing is really defensive. Doesn't have a great HP stat, but it's pretty good. It can be defensive, it can be offensive, it can be entirely support. It's got great options. I can run 1 week. I can run like AV, and then I can run like something like, I don't know, maybe like Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Nature's Madness, and then Brine. Because Nature's Madness plus Brine is a great combo. Yeah, so this thing doesn't really have great options for recovery. But yeah. So next up on the list is I think this is my second of my Pokemon that can use Z moves. And I picked up normal Alakazam, pure Psychic, 3 great abilities, although I'll probably be using Magic Guard a lot of the time, because it means I can use Magic Guard plus Focus Sash to stop weather, Magic Guard, Sash, and I can do like Sash Counter, I can do Magic Guard Life Orb, do a lot of things. I don't take damage from like hazards or from like status, so yeah, it's got really low defense, low attack, low HP, but it's got pretty good speed F. It's very fast, and it's got a really good special attack stat. It's got great coverage as well. It's gonna be good. This is another one of my Z mons because I realized, because I'm used to 25 points for Z captains. I'm like, okay, cool. So I pretty much have the option between this and one of my other mons as Z captain. Then I realized, oh wait, no, I have 30 points. I can do both. That's great. Next up, okay, like I said, I was tossing up between Alakazam and another mon for Z captain. This is the other mon that I was tossing up with. Flygon. It's my second mon that's 4 times weak to ice, but I really want to try this thing. It's going to be good. Yeah. So, Ground Dragon with Levitate. It's going to be good. It's got pretty even stats. 100 speed, 100 attack. It's going to be good. yeah, great options, great Scarfmon, yeah, got some pretty good options. It gets defog, gets some interesting coverage as well. So yeah, so this is another Zmon. Next up is my Frogadier, because I picked this thing up because it was pretty cheap. It was pretty cheap. It can use an Eviolite, and it's also got Protean, because Frogadier with Protean wasn't banned, which is interesting. It's pretty fast, got pretty good special attack, got reasonably good coverage. I don't remember if I made this thing a Z captain. I may have. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Yeah, so there's that. Next up, my next pick, and the reason why I made sure to get Tapu when Tapu Bulu went, is because I picked up this thing like round 2 or whatever, which was an interesting decision. So yeah, so I got Hurlucha, pretty good abilities. Unburden is probably the most likely one I'm going to use. However, Mold Breaker and Limber might come sometimes. Pretty good attack stat, really good speed. Yeah, great coverage. Gets Drain Punch, High Jump Kick, Acrobatics for Unburden boosted. It gets Rock moves. It gets Poison Jab. It gets Iron Head. It gets Sword Stance, Tailwind, Defog, Roost, Substitute, Bulk Up, Zen Headbutt. Yeah, so it's got a lot of great options. Garbodor, Pure Poison with Aftermatch Strength and Stench and Weak Armor. Pretty good options. Gives me Spike and T-Spikes options, I'm pretty sure. It's got reasonably good coverage. Yeah, it's pretty good all round in stats. It's going to be interesting. Yeah, it also gets like Explosion, Pain Split, gets some other good options as well. Yeah, and then my last mon that I grabbed was, once it loads, is Passimian, pure fighting type with Defiant, because why not? This is one of my, I think it's in my top 5 mons as well. Might be my top 10 at least. 100 HP, 120 attack, pretty good defense. It's reasonably fast. Not a good special attacker, but it's fine. Doesn't really have any good special moves anyway. And it's got mediocre Spadef, but yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, so my Z captains are Alakazam, Flygon, Frogadier, and Alolan Persian. So yeah, so week 1, yeah, so that's the end of the draft analysis. Week 1 we go up against Tally, I think, or Tali, I don't know how to say that name. So yeah, so I'll see you guys then.